So I have got 2 experiences with Tag Callister. How I embarrassed myself in front of him. Or just was just stupid. First time I was a missionary, and we were told that someone was coming to speak, and basically I was sitting up front, and I think he was Elder Callister at the time. I can't remember, but he was speaking to us, and I didn't know who he was. I didn't know the name. I didn't pay attention to any name. I was just listening. And he would ask questions specifically about the atonement of Jesus Christ, and I kept answering these questions, and I'm like basically answering it word for word out of infinite atonement. And halfway through, I'm like, you know what? I don't think this guy prepared to talk. I think he just opened up the infinite atonement and took some questions out of there and decided to ask those questions. So that's the elder sitting next to me. I'm like, dude, I don't think this guy prepared anything. He's just asking questions out of the infinite atonement. The elder looks over at me. He's like shocked. He's like, dude, he wrote the book. I'm like, look over, and he's just staring at me, smiling. I'm like, and I don't think he heard me, but like maybe I wasn't aware of how loud I was. But he's just sitting there just grinning at me, and I'm like, oh man, I'm an idiot. I was like, probably first 8 months of the mission, I guess. Second time, to return back from my mission, I come up to Salt Lake City, where I had a friend who I introduced to the gospel when we were kids. He had gotten baptized, but he had waited to go through the temple. He was preparing for a mission, and he had gotten his call to England. And the more and more I talked to him and revisited and got reacquainted with him, the more I kept feeling like, gosh, I don't think he's ready to go on a mission or to go through the temple. Like, I don't, something's changed about him. It just seems different. In fact, that whole group of people I hung out with before I left on my mission, just a ton of people just left the church. I don't know what changed, what happened during those years. If there's some kind of social reform in that area or things that went viral, no idea. Anyways, I figured, well, that's not he's interviewed with his bishop and stake president, and they must know, and they must know what's best. And next thing I know is we're going to the Salt Lake Temple, doing a live session there, and we're in the dressing rooms. And I see this older gentleman who looks extremely familiar to me. And I'm just like, excuse me, you look very familiar. Are you from California? Or he's like, no. I said, were you a stake president? Maybe in somewhere in northern Utah, maybe Idaho? He's like, no. He's like, Tag Callister. I'm like, oh, okay. I realized who he was, realized I embarrassed myself. I'm like, I'm just gonna go escort my friend real quick. That looks like a great idea. Wait, no, that's not a great idea.
Why?
We don't have fish.
Well, we could buy a fish.
Okay. So that's my story with Tag Callister. Embarrassed myself twice in front of him. Just one of those kind of little cringy, awkward moments. ignorant moments. I get that a lot. Probably experienced that on the channel quite a bit. Anyways, I'm gonna go play with my kids, and hope you guys enjoy. Please like, subscribe, check out our my other content, and I know it's not perfect. I'm still adjusting, getting used to everything. So be patient with me. If you're here watching, then I'm guessing you're a very patient person.